Our wedding will be in the Rocky Mountains, so our theme is very much inspired by the nature in that area. The colors we're using include different shades of blues, greens, browns, and then silver as an accent color. For our wedding decor and centerpieces, I'm planning to use a few natural elements we find around the property, such as pine cones and maybe even little rocks. I think gathering pine cones will also be a fun activity for the kids in our families to get out and explore. These little beauties are silver eucalyptus leaves. These I got on winter clearance 2 years ago at a local nursery. So I got these for 70% off. They were originally $9.62 each, but I was able to get them for $2.89 each, including tax. Next, my cousin generously gave me silver picture frames from her wedding, so I'm going to be reusing those, and I'm just in love with the silver accent on those. This cylinder vase I found at Dollar Tree for $1 each. This is dried Spanish moss, and the color is called basil. I found it at Michael's, and it was $5.99 a bag, but I used a 25% off Michael's coupon, and then also used Ibotta rebate, so it ended up being $4.48 a bag, including tax. Happy about that, over 25% off. These glitter placemats, there's 8 in each bag. I found at Target, also on clearance. They were originally $7.99 a pack, but the clearance price was $5.56. So the individual price came to 75 cents each after tax was factored in. Pine cones, we're gonna have the kids actually go round up pine cones on site. Locally, we scouted the area previously and we know that there will be pine cones. So these are just an example of what they could look like. We're gonna do 3 per table. We have some Baker's chocolates, silver and blue to go with our color scheme. These are local chocolates made in Nebraska. They are very good. These wooden circles were also a holiday clearance score from Mulhall's. These originally would have been $7.48 each, but I got them for 70% off for $2.25 each, including tax. That sums up all of the items I will be using today to put together our centerpiece arrangement number 1. Okay, so we will be using ivory tablecloths. So this table is pretty close. Step 1, silver placemat placed in the center of the table. Step 2, cylinder vase placed in the center of the placemat. Step 3 is to open your moss and use half of the bag. Step 4, I'm going to add the silver eucalyptus leaves, the wooden circles, and half of the moss to the vase. Step 5, my goal is to hide the stem as best as I can. It's probably helpful if you have some kind of poker to help get the moss pushed down. I want to make sure the leaves are kind of sprawled out as much as I can get them. You could make it as perfect as you want, but I'm happy with this, so I'm going to move on. The next step, I'm going to use the rest of the moss to make a rim around the vase. Step 7 is just to brush all of the moss towards the center in the inner rim. Step 8, I'm going to place my picture frame. Step 9, I'm going to take 3 pine cones and place them as evenly as I can on the mat surrounding the moss, and I really like the look of a pine cone sticking out behind the picture frame. The final step is I'm going to sprinkle chocolates around the table, alternating the colors. And we need at least 8 chocolates, but we're hoping to have more than 8 if our inventory allows. So with the even number, that looks great.